Hello.
Hi.
How are you?
I'm doing really well. How you doing today?
Oh, fuck, man. I'm doing great.
All right.
That's all I got.
Okay. That sounded so sincere.
So we are in a bit of a pickle, a bigger pickle than normal. So,
Is it bigger than normal?
well, I mean, normally it's not even a pickle. Okay,
Still
so
a cucumber.
we had planned on having a guest, and I'm not going to start bad-mouthing the guest yet. I'm going to wait. As of right now, the guest is running late. So,
At what point do we badmouth? Do we have a specific time?
let's keep each other entertained until either our guest shows up or we decide to just go forward with the show.
Okay. All right. Entertain me, monkey.
So, did you hear about black people?
No, all I've been hearing about is trans people.
Yeah.
Oh shit. The whole world is just black trans. That's everything.
Okay, I'm going to plan B.
All right. Was that plan B?
No, now she just sent a message that said I'm switching over to Safari, I guess. Jesus. Okay. Hold on. So I got to go to plan B. Ready?
Ready?
I hated sucking my first cock. Hold on.
Me too. No, please keep going. Oh shit. Now that was funny.
I am sure glad that thing notifies us when somebody comes in.
Uh-huh. Hello.
Roxy, how are you doing?
What's up?
How are you?
I'm well. How are you?
I am well as well. Anthony, how are
Sorry,
you?
that took a minute. There's little difficulties there.
Oh, don't worry. We had some fun at your expense.
I missed out.
A
Uh-huh.
little bit. So, I'm going to introduce you to everybody. You are Roxy Ray.
Hey, what's up, guys?
We have been talking about you now nonstop for 5 years.
It's been a while.
So, I guess where do we begin? So, you were in a pretty bad wreck, right?
Yes.
Is that? Are you okay with talking about that?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
So,
I got battle scars. 15
Which-
surgeries.
Gee.
okay, I don't know if I want to talk about your car wreck or the biggest thing you've had in your butt. I know, I know what I want to talk about.
You can talk about whatever.
Okay, bigger than a bowling pin.
Oh, let's see.
How did you first discover that you had that talent?
I think it was just gradual, like webcamming. There's a lot of people encouraging you, like go bigger, go bigger.
See, that's why I've never done it.
Nobody's ever encouraged you.
No,
You-
because I would cave to peer pressure.
Yeah, you definitely cave in. So it was just like one finger at a time, and then bigger toys, and then people would start sending me like toys to challenge myself.
Oh fuck!
Oh God, is that what they're doing to us?
So in our PO box, we get a lot of different variations of sex toys, and I think I don't know if you can see it up here, but I think it's like an oversized dog cock, but it's about this big and about that big around.
Definitely had one of those sent to me, the blow up kind. And it looked
Jeez.
realistic too. There's people with all kinds of fetishes. So
Okay,
the dog, I get a lot of emails for like, will you do a dog? I'm like, no.
Okay,
Yeah, that's so weird that people would want to see that.
I don't find anything weird anymore.
one of the
mean,
things that I was wanting to make sure of is, so we're doing this on a bonus episode, so you can speak freely. Okay, it's behind a paywall, so only the people that pay for our bonuses will hear it. you get a lot of comments on like whenever you tweet something, and it's always just the weirdest fucking shit. When you see those, does it like make your heart go pitter patter, or do you go fucking weird motherfuckers?
Occasionally there's like, I don't know. I guess I'm so desensitized that just weird shit does not bother me anymore. Or, you know, I don't know. The only emails that have bothered me is like, I'm going to come, like the religious ones that watch my stuff. It's like hypocritical. You know what I mean? Like telling me that I need to find Jesus and stuff.
So they watch your movies and then tell you like once they oh god, and then they feel bad about themselves. And is that what it is?
I'm like, how weird is it to email me? Like, you must be watching my stuff,
right?
So, yeah. But the weird fetish is that it doesn't bother me anymore. I just kind of scroll past it, or you know, people ask me to do these certain things. Will you like poop on camera? And it's just stuff. There's just some stuff I just won't do, you know?
Is there a price, hypothetically, not that I'm interested, is there a price for you to poop on camera or my chest?
No, because I know how that rolls. Like it gets circulated online, you know, so fast. So I don't think so. I just stay away from it. Price doesn't matter.
So how long have you been out of the business or whatever, or are you out of the business? I guess
I'm not out. Well, I just started filming again, so I'm starting to stack my content up again. But it's been definitely a few years. Just that recovery time took over 2 years. Like I was in a wheelchair for a long time, couldn't walk. Just the back-to-back surgeries to reconstruct the legs, and
Jesus Christ.
Yeah. So it's been a long road with that. But
you don't have like workers' comp or something?
I wish. I needed it, damn it.
So how does that work? All right, so you're an independent contractor for every studio then? Is it just There's no like what is that, the Screen Actors Guild? There's none of that for porn.
I wish they talked about doing some kind of union before for the industry, which I think they've created something, but as far as insurance and all that crap, that's all independent.
Wow. Can you imagine that fucking union meeting?
Oh, Jesus.
Surprisingly, all that stuff's pretty professional, though. You know what I mean? Like, it's a real business, and people take it seriously.
So when you sit down to do like you're like, okay, I'm going to do a shoot or whatever. Do you go to the office and you talk to the people and you're like, okay, this is the shoot. It's all real professional, or is it just like, all right.
You think they have like a storyboard artist?
Yeah. I mean, I'm just curious how it works like in real life. You know what I mean? Like, is it professional or is it like, you know, professional?
It's pretty professional. I mean, everybody needs to be tested on a weekly basis, and you have to have documentation. You have to sign papers, and sometimes do video, like a video response of this is what we're doing today. And
really, so can you put those out?
Like you're okay with everything that's going to happen in the video.
That would
Sometimes
be interesting.
things are like freestyle, you know what I mean? Like you come up with ideas as you go, but usually the director has an idea of how they want it to go. So it's talked about before the scene. So you kind of pre-plan.
Sure.
Doesn't that take some of the romance out of it?
I mean, to be honest, it's not, it's all fantasy, you know?
So there's no romance is what you're saying.
I mean, I've had fun on scenes. I literally like have had great days where it doesn't feel like work, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
But yeah, some days you just don't like working with who you're working with, and it becomes a job. If they're, I don't know, just some people are harder to work with, that's for sure.
You're not going to name names, I'm assuming.
I think you should.
I probably shouldn't, but
yeah, you should. Why wouldn't you?
Okay, what's the worst day at work look like?
just somebody not keeping it up all day, like having wood trouble. Like it could be taking 10 hours to get, a 30-minute scene done.
See, right there, performance
or like
performance anxiety.
A girl doesn't know like how to clean themselves out, and it's just becomes a dirty scene, and you have
to. We've got a dirty scene.
Oh God!
Like that's one thing I feel like I've had to educate girls on how to do it properly, because so many are just
gross.
I mean, there's some out there for sure, and some top names too.
So
I'm sitting here picturing so you've got to put your fingers inside of the wipe and then scoop that shit out.
Get your hand up there and scoop it out if you have to.
So they shoot for 10 hours to get a 30-minute scene sometimes?
Shit, there's definitely been days where it's 10, 12 hours.
With one dude.
And sometimes it's just because the lighting, like the lighting's not right, and a lot of people try to use daytime with the photography lights and video lights, and it's just moving locations. It could be the performer just taking forever.
Jesus.
Like Brazzers was the worst as far as taking forever, I felt like.
So do you get paid by the hour, or is it like a predetermined price?
Do you have to punch the clock when you get there?
It's a predetermined price.
Jeez.
Yeah.
You need to bang that shit out like as fast as possible.
Like some girls will do scenes for $500, $750. I think that's a little low.
$750. It's
what's the average? Do you know the average price for a middle-aged fat balding guy? How much does he have to pay?
I don't know. You could negotiate for sure. There's a fetish for everything, so
wow.
I would start high.
$40.
I figure that's a little high. Oh shit.
Don't sell yourself short. $60. Come on.
How did you translate from sticking things up your butt to somebody eating cereal out of your butt? How did that come about?
I've just always, for my website and all, I've always wanted to do wild, crazy stuff. It was just one of those.
You did it.
Actually, the director. That was the director. That was Mike Adriano that wanted that idea to come and play. Yeah. I brought the speculum. A lot of times I bring the toys. Directors will ask me to bring toys because they don't carry big ass toys like I do, or the speculums.
What? Isn't that their job to carry that stuff?
It is, but you'd be surprised like how much wardrobe and shit they don't provide. So it costs the performers a lot more money, That's why I asked for the prime price. I'm like, if I'm doing this, I'm bringing this. I'm coming with my A game, and my butt's clean.
You got to put that in the contract. So
because
is there still
time? Like it really does. Like being professional and coming ready, it saves them time.
So there's performers that come there, not
like a shit show. Yeah.
So they come there and they expect to get like prepared at the shoot or whatever. They don't even come cleaned out or anything, whatever.
Yeah, basically. So or they use the little enema bottles, and it's like you can't do that for an 8-hour scene, or you're going to be like stopping and going to the bathroom. And I just do those deep ones that last all day.
So
this is the weirdest conversation we've ever had.
It really is. So did the guys get grossed out if the chick shits all over them? Because I mean, just as got to be a natural reaction, or are they used to it at that point?
I feel like everybody's used to it. I mean,
Nope, not everybody.
If it happens, it happens.
Okay, so when you came on here, you were bad mouthing guys that couldn't stay hard or whatever. Do you have any idea how hard it would be to stay hard if somebody shit all over you? Like if I don't care who you are,
but you're not into it. Like some people are really into it. So, or some people just don't care. Like I said, like you get pretty desensitized in this business. So it's
okay. When you become desensitized in the business, how hard is it to have a relationship outside of the business?
It's pretty easy. I mean, it just depends on your partner. Like if you are walking in with a jealous partner, that's just not going to work. I mean, obviously that's.
So do you have a boyfriend or husband right now?
I do.
Is he in the industry or whatever?
He actually said hello to you guys. He's like, tell him I said hey.
Oh, all right.
No, he's not in the business. I've never dated. Well, let me see. No, I've never dated anybody in the business. They've always been outside of the business, but comfortable with what I do.
Yeah.
What does he do for a living?
He does roofs.
Oh, sweet.
Yeah. Hard labor.
Oh, I think you do the harder labor. I would much rather.
I'd much rather do roofs, I think.
I don't know, guys. You get used. You definitely got to work your way up. Work one finger in tonight, then two tomorrow.
No.
She's trying to pressure us. Like,
I feel the pressure here. Wait a minute.
I get so many emails of people like, you've inspired me to play, like a lot of guys, obviously. You've inspired me to do this, and I'm like, okay, like, good on you.
Good.
That wasn't the intention. I was just looking for some money.
Oh shit.
So, yeah.
You know, we had a whole list of questions. You were going to come on a while back, and we couldn't make it happen. But I had gotten a list of questions from the listeners, and then I ended up taking it off the list because. So.
I'm down. What's some questions? You got them
down?
Oh
no, they're all gone.
They're all gone.
I should have asked my fan base if they had any questions.
You should. Don't they always have questions ready to go?
There's always questions.
Right.
So how come you don't take it? I was going to say take advantage of your fan base. Why don't you provide your fan base the merch that they are desperately requesting from you?
Well, I mean, I don't know if you guys saw my post recently, but I was suffering after the accident. I was suffering from just depression, anxiety, and PTSD. Getting back into it online, it just was really hard for me. So I kind of struggled with it for a while. It's been at least a year of struggling with getting back into a routine again.
Sure.
Even though I want to do it, it's just like a mental block.
Yeah.
Like every time I attempt to do it, it's just been really hard to get over that hump.
Is there a reason why you're going back? So I'm assuming you're going back into like filming like you did with studios or whatever, correct?
I'm gonna be working with basically myself. I mean, that's where the money is right now, especially with OnlyFans and.
Yeah, well, that's what I was going to ask you is why wouldn't you start there and kind of you have a built-in audience? You know what I mean? Is there a reason why you wouldn't just start with that?
Well, I finally signed up for a page on there, and I've been building my content back up, so it should be up soon. Like,
sweet.
At least in the next week or two.
Yeah, good. I just didn't know if there was.
I didn't want to have like not enough videos or pictures that were new.
Yeah.
Like I didn't want to give them. I guess I just felt bad giving people old content, even though people will support that, I just wanted to restart.
I feel like she's bad mouthing us.
Nah. But yeah, I wanted to give them fresh new content.
Sure.
So I wanted to wait till I had enough built up.
So is your boyfriend does he help you film or help make content?
He will be soon. I've been kind of working with one of my girlfriends.
Oh.
So she's been helping me out a lot. She's also in the business.
Huh.
What have you guys been up to?
This,
yeah. Just telling dick and fart jokes.
So have you been able to keep up with the show at all?
I have not, but I will tune in some for sure.
At one point you were, there was talk of you doing a podcast. Is that going to happen?
I still have the equipment in my storage, but I don't know, maybe down the road. I got to work one thing at a time, especially with all that anxiety and shit. I'm like trying to step my feet back into everything slowly. So it's not like overwhelming for me, but.
So what was a car accident that you got into?
Yep. That was in California. It was like a fog cloud, just like cement almost, like I couldn't see anything in front of me. Mm-hmm. And the road turned 90 degrees. I went straight.
Oh shit.
And I went down a ravine. My car flipped and it was about 100 yards. So
jeez.
I got airlifted. Well, luckily there was a car, like where I was living in the mountains, there's hardly any traffic that goes back and forth.
Right.
So this car was going to pass me and they noticed there was no headlights anymore.
Yeah.
So they were good Samaritans, came out there and obviously saw the wreck, called 911. My legs got crushed, my back, and this arm, it was just dangling. So, yeah, I got airlifted to Lancaster Hospital in Antelope Valley, actually. And they started surgeries there. Then I came back to Florida and got the rest of the surgeries done. So it's been pretty crazy, like my legs.
Holy shit.
Yeah.
Wow.
On the other side.
Holy shit.
Yeah. And then, so I have rods. This leg doesn't have as many scars. There's this one.
Wow.
So you got all your mobility back and everything now?
I do. I have like severe nerve damage in my right leg. So I have like, when you fall asleep on your arm or something.
Yeah.
It's like that feeling 24/7. So
oh, shit.
Okay.
I mean, I'm on medication to help my nerves, but
yeah.
How long ago was the wreck?
It was the end of 2018. So it's been some time, but it was a long recovery.
So in all your time in recovery, I'm sure you weren't like keeping your butt exercises up. So like, do you have to start over now?
Like semi. I mean, I've already been working with it and it was like surprisingly pretty easy. Like I was super, super like tight. But
oh, hold on.
Nothing an inflatable butt plug can't. Honestly,
okay.
It didn't take long. I must have muscle memory, but
there you go.
Open up.
I mean, I can already fist again, and like I can't do as like big as butt plugs. I don't know if I'm gonna go as crazy, but we'll see. I might.
So if you decided to get back into porn, but you're like, I'm just not gonna do anal anymore, do you think you could?
I don't think that's possible for me.
I didn't mean like possible for you, like the decision? I mean, like, do you think you could make the career? You know what I mean? Do you think people would still be interested?
I think definitely. I think there's just so many people who have been waiting for me to get back into it.
Sure.
So I think it's definitely still a good moneymaker.
Sure.
Okay, so off the record,
especially with OnlyFans, like it's crazy.
Yeah, I think you're gonna make a killing.
Oh yeah,
there's
so do
girls making $100K a month, you know, and I feel like with my fan base already, I feel like I have a good chance to at least make some good money.
Okay, off the record, would you admit that licking a prolapsed butthole is disgusting? Like it's, come on, you're lying.
I'm kind of into it, so.
I mean,
it's a rare thing. It's a rare thing, so it's kind of fun when.
So's leprosy. That doesn't mean I want it in my fucking mouth.
It has. So
as long as their STD test is clean, I'm all about it.
Anthony, would you lick my prolapsed asshole for $100,000?
Yes, he would.
Only 100,000? That's not even really enough money to live the rest of my life, like without working. So no. It's not a matter of if lick? One lick, maybe one lick,
but all the way around.
Do I have to go inside? I mean, your insides are out, but I mean,
you definitely have to stick your tongue in it.
Oh God! I'm gonna need a lot more than 100,000 then.
I don't know. It depends how desperate you are.
It's not that bad, one of these?
It does have it tastes like
asshole. No, it tastes like asshole.
It tastes like it's definitely I'm trying to explain it.
Like a 9-volt battery?
Kind of like it has like a, you know what, that might be the closest way to
it tastes like asshole, rusty pennies, and a 9-volt battery.
It tastes like a penny almost.
So if you that's so weird. If you had to, like, you could only do one for the rest of your career or whatever, is it guys or girls? Like, you had to choose, you know what I mean? Which scenes do you like doing better?
I think doing scenes with guys are just easier to work with.
That just seems so weird.
And it depends on the girls you're working with. I mean, that could be a great day too. I've had, like, Ashley Fires was always fun to work with, but we're friends outside of it, you know. So I guess it just depends. But I think the days with the guys is much easier.
So the whole Lady Fruit Loops thing, do you enjoy that? Like, is that something that you're trying to attach yourself with or trying to get away from?
I think I might as well attach myself because it's just a part of the history, and why not? Yeah.
I mean, if you can't get away from it, you might as well embrace it anyways. You know what I mean?
That's what I'm saying. Just embrace it.
Yeah.
And I kind of find it like a little bit humorous too. I mean, just.
Oh no, it's a lot humorous. I mean,
like, I mean, it is. If you step back and think, it is pretty funny.
It's definitely been one of those videos that has circulated. That one in the prolapse with Shawn Michaels, and he's fucking it. I'm like holding it open, and he's fucking it. That one circulated a lot too.
So crazy.
So, as much as you guys don't like it, apparently it's either people watch it for people
Stop
might
for
watch
a second.
it for the shock, or
Doug doesn't like it. Doug doesn't like it. Don't say you guys.
So hold on. You're into prolapse porn, Anthony?
I don't know.
See, that's
okay.
It's not something I search out though. It's just when you're in the moment, it's kind of. I don't know.
No,
I guess
stop. You guys are fucking out of line. If you're fucking and your butthole falls out, you're not in the moment and you don't lick it. You go get medical attention.
See, I can't just push mine out. I have to like force it out. You know what I mean? It just doesn't fall out on its own.
He said,
Is there a chance that it won't? Do you just stuff it back in? Like, okay, what happens when the scene's over?
I can't speak for everybody else. I can only speak for myself. But I've never had any issues. But butthole, like, and I think even hemorrhoids and stuff. I don't know. I think it's just I worked my way up and I used it as a muscle like you would anything else.
So have you heard other people having problems with it going back in?
I won't name who, but
yeah, that's fine.
But I've heard like maybe they don't give time in between to break, you know, like I've always given myself breaks. So some people that are working constantly and doing like the big stuff,
yeah,
I've heard of one person having an issue. Not just with the prolapse, but just maybe overworking themselves way too much.
Who?
Just said who? You gotta name names.
Oh, damn.
Oh my God.
Well, she's got dark hair and she does some pretty damn extreme stuff. Hot kinky Joe.
Oh, okay, gotcha.
Oh, okay. I wish I would have thought of this before now. Who's got more porn knowledge, Anthony or Roxy? Because I would put money on Anthony.
What? Why?
Because your whole life is porn. Okay, Roxy, do you ever do any interracial?
Right though.
Do you ever do any interracial stuff?
Yeah.
Yeah, she was just talking about Shawn Michaels.
I don't know I thought that was a wrestler. I don't know who the fuck that is.
Yes,
Heartbreak Kid.
I've done quite a few.
Have you ever done any? Okay, Anthony, has she ever done any with multiple black guys? You know, the kind that you like.
I don't know the answer to that.
I'm trying to think if I have. I think I have.
So weird that you don't remember.
Those used to be my favorite scenes were gangbangs, at least. So I loved those days. Like gangbang scenes were the best.
Why?
It's just so overwhelming with so much going on.
Lots of semen.
Lots to work on. Lots to
work on.
You're also the center of attention for the day, and it's like, I don't know. It's just awesome. It's awesome to be stuffed in that manner.
Cool. She just named the episode. It's awesome to be stuffed.
Huh.
And golden showers and stuff. I like that stuff too.
Really?
Yeah.
So is that illegal in the United States?
I think it's definitely it's not illegal. It's the like Visa and MasterCard they're really strict about that stuff. That's why a lot of websites
so fucking weird.
What? So that's the line? Like you can do whatever you want, just don't piss on anybody?
I mean, don't quote me, but I think it depends on the state you're in.
Wow.
Okay, now I got to get to the bottom of this.
I didn't know that. I thought it was just illegal in the United States.
I think even bestiality is legal in some states, but not in some others.
Really?
Not saying I do that, but you know.
Yeah, I can't. So weird that would be legal. I mean, it's weird to me that people want that.
There's people in the business that have definitely done that kind of stuff.
Really?
I've heard of doggy gangbangs and stuff. I mean, that's not something I participated in.
What the fuck?
That sounds rough.
But I don't know. I don't know if that's like torture for the animal. I don't know. I just stay away from that stuff.
If you're
okay, so do you think that that's like what everybody? The reason why people are against porn because it's a gateway drug to like doggy gangbangs. Do you think that? Like
I feel like it's definitely a slippery slope. I mean, if you're watching stuff enough, Anthony will tell you.
I will. I'm not telling anybody anything.
It's a slippery slope. Like, if you're watching stuff every day, you're gonna sometimes need more hardcore to stimulate yourself.
So one of the things, like, Anthony is a big fan of Max Hardcore.
I am.
You're the one that
hate Max Hardcore.
I think he went to jail, didn't he? Well,
yeah. I've
You
always been very adamant that I hate Max Hardcore, mainly
Anyway,
because he has a small dick.
He's a big supporter of him. Have you ever done anything in that style?
I mean, I did hardcore gangbang, but no, I wanted to stay away from. I'm trying to think of the website. It was like throat abuse or abuse,
facial abuse.
Facial abuse. There you go. Thanks, Anthony.
same type of shit. Yeah, I fucking hate Max Hardcore. I hate facial abuse. I hate all that kind of shit.
Yeah, that to me doesn't seem like a good work day to me. You know what I mean? Like, I like being pushed to my limit, and I like the creative fun stuff, like putting a bowl of cereal up your butt. But I don't know, just
what you're talking about, you're talking about push to your limit physically. They're talking about pushing the limits mentally. That's a totally different thing.
Yeah, for sure.
He's defending.
And I think a lot of those girls don't really know what they're getting themselves into, especially with websites like that. They, I don't know if I won't judge on if they're desperate for this, but it's a lot of people are shocked when they're like, damn, I don't know if I'm into this, like,
which that's what kills me is that, like, that's all out in the public. You can go watch the videos of exactly what those people are doing. How are you shocked that you think they're just not going to do it to you because you're really nice?
Surprised. Like, so many people do not research who, a website that they get hired for. Mm-hmm. I mean, there's a lot of dummies out there. Like, you should be looking up, seeing if you even want to be a part of that site,
Uh-huh.
Or
do you have any rules or anything? Like, I don't mean no pooping on me, but like no
slap. I don't like being slapped in my face.
Okay, that goes without saying. Like,
yeah, I don't like that either.
Like, I don't have that in my rider at work, but I would. Like, is there, like, I don't know, what's the thing from Pretty Woman? No kissing. Like, is there anything like a surprising rule that you have?
Mm-hmm. No, I think that's it. Just
has anybody ever
hitting my face?
Has anybody ever put their butt to your butt and pooped in your butt from their butt?
No, but
would you allow it?
Oh, but you know what I've done? Like whipped cream to butt, stuff like that.
That's not the same.
Yeah,
it's not, but it's the closest thing,
Okay, that if you're wanting to work together, or that's like something I think I could do.
Or like a dildo completely inserted and then pushed back out into their butthole.
Yeah.
But never no.
Would you let somebody poop in your butt?
Huh?
Would you let somebody poop in your butt? Like, go butt to butt and then poop? Like, poop
Probably
in your butt?
Not. Probably not.
Why? Oh, now I'm the weird one.
Why? Yeah. Why would you want that?
It's just the least sanitary thing. Like, I want performers to be clean. Like, I love butthole stuff, but come prepared, come clean. I'm not into the dirty stuff.
Mm.
So
it's not something I'm into at all.
What I want to know, is there any girls, I don't care about the guys, is there any girls that were so gross that you would never work with them again?
Oh.
I've had that.
I don't know if I should put them on the spot.
No, you don't have to name any.
You don't have to name names.
Yeah, one of the top girls, actually, blonde hair. big butt. She always had sticky butt, like no matter what. It just was.
Gross. How do you make
And
it?
it wasn't dirty, like it wasn't visibly dirty, but like you open her butt, like it was gaping, and it was definitely something in there.
How do
Deep in there.
you make it that far into the business like that?
Up until this point, I assumed all gaping buttholes smelt exactly the same.
No, definitely not. You got to clean. You got to clean way up there, especially like I was saying for the long days.
Huh. That's so crazy. I never. I mean, I guess it shouldn't surprise me, but like a 10-hour day on a porn shoot would just be insane. How would you expect any guy to stay hard like that?
Well, some guys use I think it's called like Caverjack or something. Some use boner pills, but the stuff is I guess you inject on in the side of your dick.
Ugh,
and,
nope.
And
I sure do not.
I always hated doing scenes with guys like that because it was like too hard. It was like it was like hard as a rock. Like it just was. It wasn't the best dick. Even though they could work, it stayed hard. It just, natural hardness is the best.
I can't imagine having a job where you have to inject something into your dick to do your job.
It's desensitized. Like working every day. Some guys work every day, and pussy is pussy. And
so, do you see a lot of turnover in the guys? It seems like there would be less turnover in the guys than the girls. Is that true?
I feel like there's more turnover with girls.
Yeah.
Guys sometimes can have a really long, especially if they get the stuff done quickly, they stay hard.
Oh, I'm back in then.
If you have a big cum shot. I mean, I don't know anything about their solo. Like I know some guys have OnlyFans and like websites and stuff. I just don't know how well they do.
Like where they just jack off on camera?
Yeah, there's some guys that do butt stuff too.
Oh, that sucks. That ruins it.
There's some guys that do like the cross scenes that, transsexual women. And
so have you done any trans scenes?
I have. I think I've done like 4.
How was it?
There was a website for kink. And I did some for Evil Angel, I think too.
So it was trans which way?
Female or male, like male to female. So they still had a dick.
But
it was a female transition with still a dick. Does that make sense?
Yeah.
Yeah. So they didn't.
They were males, took the hormones, got boobs, and did the whole work.
So, but you've never done anything with somebody that had the bottom surgery?
No. Mm-mm.
So
that's so rare. That's so rare to see.
Yeah. Because it's gross.
But I don't
they don't want to look at it.
I don't know. I would be interested. Like, I don't know. I'd be interested still.
Really?
Yeah.
What?
The scenes I did like with trans women. Well, I call them trans women, but
yeah.
I don't know. They're like a hit and a miss. Like some are like so hormonal, and I don't know. It's just a hit and miss day. But I've had some really good times.
You mean like they were crying or something?
I don't know. It's like injecting yourself with hormones that are not natural. You're gonna get like all sorts of the board.
Yeah, it almost seems like it's something that shouldn't be happening.
Right.
I mean, I don't condone. It's whatever. It's whatever they want to do with their life.
Right.
All right. You got anything else, Anthony?
I mean, I do, but I don't know. There's so much.
How about you guys collect questions, and next time we do this, we'll have questions from your fans.
So okay, I have a question. So this is a self-serving question. What's it going to take to get our show advertised on your OnlyFans once you get it up and running?
I'm going to do it already. So
yes,
you guys will be good.
Yes.
I'll
what would it take for us to be your managers?
yeah. Can we be your managers?
Okay, here's what I can promise you. We know
need
nothing.
Like 6 points off the top.
Okay, I know nothing about the porn industry, but Anthony is deeply involved from a consumer side. So he's got that going for him. That's what we can offer.
So
I'll definitely advertise you guys on Twitter and Instagram.
Sweet. So is there still a market for DVDs? Do they still sell porn DVDs?
You'd be surprised. I just was in a porn shop just recently getting new shoes, and there's still.
Hold on, back up. Why didn't you just go to a shoe store?
They don't sell those high platforms.
Okay, carry on.
Yeah, that parking lot was full, and these guys, they're probably going in there, watching videos, buying videos. Like,
yeah.
I mean, it's surprising, like, how many people have to do this away from home. They can't just jack off in there. It could be a wife situation. It could be kids. I don't know.
How often do you get recognized on the street?
It's only been a couple times.
That I know of.
That I know of. And a lot of people won't come up to you. You know what I mean? It's not really appropriate. Like, it's
so
just
counterpoint.
It's just kind of weird. Like, for a lot of people, like, I know you from yada, yada, yada. A lot of people are too nervous to do that.
Sure.
I know you from somewhere. I just can't.
Can't place it.
Yeah.
All right.
Have a very familiar face.
Well, we appreciate you coming on.
So you will come back on. We'll get a list of questions and know what I mean?
For sure.
And you don't have a launch date yet for your OnlyFans?
No, I'm gonna post that on my Twitter and Instagram, but I'll let you guys know.
We'll advertise it to our small audience compared to yours.
Well, hopefully you guys get some views, and I'll try to advertise it.
Well, I appreciate that.
All right. Well, thank you for coming on.
Take care.
You too.
You
Thank
as well.
you.
Have a good night.
Yep. You too.
Bye.
Bye.
Should have seen if she wanted to stay and play D&D with us.
You should have. Damn it. You should try to get her on a D&D. That'd be great. I wasn't sure what to expect,
I think it went as anticipated.
You think
a lot of butthole talk and
a lot
laughs.
A lot of butthole talk. Huh.
All right. So we've got to go over and do our D&D now, right?
Yes.
All right.
It's exciting.
Is it?
Yeah. What, are you trying to drive people away? Of course it's exciting.
I like how you are so protective of Max Hardcore. All right. Well, we will catch you guys later.
Bye.
Bye.